Hi everyone, welcome back to my studio. This is Maxine with Tink and I Treasures. I hope everyone is having a good week. I thought I would share a little ephemera making, making journaling cards specifically, but you could do the same thing to make tags or, whatever. And what we're going to be using today is file folder. Just plain. This one has a little bit of coffee dyeing on it, but just a plain file folder is all you need for this project. Okay? So what I did was I took the file folder and I cut it down on my cutter to be the size that I want. So I've got 3 of them here to show you one method, and then I've got some others already made to show you step 2. So basically you want to take your file folder and cut it to whatever size or shape you want it to be. Okay. Then we want to get out our distress inks or oxides, whichever you have. I don't suppose it matters much. And what I'm going to do is just put some out, just like this. And we're gonna use Vintage Photo, and this is Antique Linen. Just put a little dab there. And this one is Salvage Patina. And we're gonna put, you could tell this one hasn't been used quite as much because, we get a lot amount on there. Then we're going to take just plain old water and get it wet. Right? Then we take our file folder and we go like this. Look at that. Just like that. Second one. Yeah, just like that, huh? And this third one I have, this is like really quick. Lots of fun. You never quite know what you're gonna get, right? Okay, so there we got our 3 pieces. Now, what could you do from here? Well, you can do a lot of things. This is a squirt bottle full of coffee. So we could squirt that around. Maybe use this to get the edges and stuff that we didn't get before. I also have some mica powder that's been put in, what is this? Rubbing alcohol. I use rubbing alcohol for my mica powders. Now I think about it, I'm not sure why. Something I probably saw or read, I don't know. But we could spritz some of that on there if you have those. I got a blue one here, and this is like, what is this? Antique gold, maybe? I don't think this one, the color comes out all that great. But some of my mica powders, when you spray them, you get great color, and others you don't, and I'm not sure why. So anyway, that's a few things you could do. You could do all of them or just the one thing. So anyway, that we're going to leave those to dry. So I'm going to move those somewhere. Maybe on the floor. Oops. Hang on. Yeah, those are going to turn out great. I like those. Okay, so what we have once they dry is something similar to this. I did the same exact thing. I might have used some different colors, but basically it was the same process. Okay, I just let them dry. I just let them dry naturally. I didn't put a heat gun on them or anything like that. I just let them dry. So this is what we have. Now, what we can do is decorate. First of all, what I'm going to do is round the corners. For no other reason than I prefer rounded corners. And, you know, I've mentioned that before. You don't have to round corners if you don't want to. Or if you don't have one of these tricky little gizmos. Rounding corners would be impossible for me if I didn't have one of those. Because, you know, I'm rubbish when it comes to cutting circles. You know that, right? Even a partial circle. I'm going to go around here and I'm going to use ground espresso, which is what I happen to have right in front of me here, and just ink up the edges. Okay, now, well, let's do kind of a mass make, huh? Why not? Round. We'll do 3 of these, huh? I suppose you could also, at this point, when they're dry, you could do another process again if you wanted to and kind of layer it up. Okay, so I want to ink up this edge. Hope everyone is well. Okay, so there we go. Now we can start with the decorating, huh? Okay. Get a sip of my coffee. It is morning and I've only had the 1 cup so far, so anyway, I've got a basket here of some ephemeras. We can start pulling out some things, possibly use. I think I'm going to have to cut that somewhat. I got some of this stuff out of a book. I didn't really care for, but I thought, you know, some of these images would be great to use, so I kind of, oh, there's some sentiments. Those are always good to use. Let's see here. You know, that might be fun. We could do that on one of them. Maybe we'll just do a what? What's the matter, baby? Sorry about that. My kitty is in here having some kind of issue. These are always fun to use. That could be nice. I like those. Those are on stickers, I think. Yep. Okay. What do we got going on here? That's just all kinds of stuff. Never-ending supply of ephemera, huh? Jeez, I got it coming out my ears, I'll tell ya. Yeah, I'm always a sucker for more too. You know, these are tags that came in a digital kit, but you know what? You could also use that as, you know, background of a collage or something like that too, you know. You don't always have to use something for what it was intended. That's the best part, isn't it? We have some lace here we can put down. I'm enjoying using these little circle things currently. Baby, what's the matter? Huh? Saying hi to everybody, huh? Yeah? Did you guys hear that? I don't know if you can hear him or not. He's just talking away, though. He is talking away. Talk, talk. Oh, those are fun, what I made. Oh, here's what I was looking for. I had a whole bunch of these guys I had cut out and got ready so I could use. So, yeah, okay. Let's see what we can do with these. I don't know. Kind of like that. Oh, this one might be better. It's not quite as dark. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We got all kinds of stuff. If we can't do something with this, then, you know, we got a problem, right? Okay. Got our lace, our circles, sentiments. Okay, this one I ran across. I thought this could be fun. Let's go ahead and ink that up. Got some white showing of the paper. So what I'm going to do is fold this. How can I do this? Well, I have to do it on the edge of my table here, so bear with me. It's the only way I can do this. If I'm doing it by hand, I could get out the score pad and score it. But just to do it real quick here, I just use the end of my table to make the fold. Otherwise, it's just rubbish. Okay, so I'm going to get some of that bulk out of there. Problem is, a lot of times when I try and take bulk out, I end up taking away the sharp corner as well. I make kind of a square, which I don't particularly like, but it seems to happen. Okay, and we're gonna get a bone folder here and make that crease really good. And we're gonna ink up that. I'm just, you know, doing this to cut any any white that might be showing through with the paper. Okay, so I thought this would be fun to put on and put a little pocket on a journaling card. What do you think? I think that's a fun idea. Why don't we do it right there, huh? Yeah. Okay. I got this new glue I'm trying out from Amazon. It's PVA craft glue, and it has a nozzle on it that's kind of gives more of a thin bead. I like that. So, and it wasn't too expensive, and it came in a set of 3. So you get 3 of them. And like I said, they weren't too expensive. So I thought, I'm going to give that a shot, because, you know, some of the glues we use is horribly expensive. And, well, let's be honest. I mean, you got to have glue no matter what else you may or may not have. You always, you know, have to have glue, right? So, okay. And I think, yeah, these are good to use with, oh, I got a lot of, oops, uh-oh. Sorry about that. I got you good there, didn't I? Stop moving. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue stick on this. And we're going to go right over the side, kind of like there. And we're going to just cut it off like that. I'm kind of into these circles and putting them on the edges like that. I don't know why, and just thought it would be a good idea. Ended up liking it, and been doing it a lot. So let's see, which way does this go? Can we tell? Does it matter? I don't know. Maybe if we just go like that. You know, another thing I did or thought of was stamping. So we need to get out a stamp that we like to use. I've got this Stampers Anonymous Ledger Script from Tim Holt's collection. Yeah, it has these two. They're huge. I mean, look at the size of that. I've been really enjoying those. I tell you, I don't have very many of those. They're very expensive. I'm not sure why they are, but they are. Okay, so I'm just going to use just an edge of this and put some there. And do there. Like that. See? Just like that. Okay, now, well, I wonder if I should do that yet. Maybe we'll just put it in there like that for now and see what else we might come up with, huh? Do you think that would look good? it's too bright. I mean, I would fussy cut this out. I wouldn't leave it on this paper. That's not good at all, but I'm not sure about that. How about this one? Well, let's see here. I'm kind of thinking maybe I would put it on its side. Just maybe about this much. Let's tear that. Okay. And let's get out the ink. Hope my light's okay, guys. Kind of been struggling with light. Well, everything, you know. Where I had my studio before, my table was right in front of this huge window, huge picture window that came right down to the level of my table. So, you know, I had great light. At least during the day, anyway. I had great light, but now I'm in a challenging situation where the light isn't all that great. And I keep, you know, it's just a challenge. It's hard for me to sit in here working, even without you guys joining me. You know, the light really makes my eyes hurt. So I need to try and sort out this light situation, because these lights I have coming in from the sides just really hurt my eyes. So I think a little label that right there. Okay, now do we want a butterfly? Ooh. That, I wonder, I don't know about these this white kiss cut that's on these. I don't know if inking them will help, or am I gonna have to fussy cut those? Really don't want to fussy cut those. You know what that needs? I think that needs a squirt. Mica powder. Yeah, that's better. We're going to just put that to the side and let that dry. Room over here. And let's move on to the next one. So here, okay, so let me cut her out. Sorry, I don't have her already cut out. Watching somebody fussy cut is like watching paint dry, I know. I used to be really bad at this. I must say that I have gotten a lot better at fussy cutting. I don't like it any better, but I have gotten better at it, except for circles. Cutting out circles is just... I'm always really happy when one of my circle punches is the right size, which unfortunately isn't very often. But when my circle punch is the right size, I'm very, very happy about that. Okay. Not gonna try and get in there and get that, of course. Sometimes I'll try if it's a bigger area, but an area like that, I'm not even gonna try and get in there and get that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have her. What else? Oh, you know, we could use a little bit of this. Let's just tear that. I like that. I don't want to lose that, but at the same time, I don't want the straight edge either, so. That was from some kind of digital kit too. It was meant to be a tag, but you know, like I said, just because it's meant to be something doesn't mean it can't be something else. So, I don't know, put that like that, and good. Isn't that good? That's good. All right, let's see. What else do we want to do? We got these circles. And, yep. And put that right like that. Maybe a little bit more, so it's covering there. Yeah, there, there. Oh my goodness, stay put. Okay. You know what? You know what? What do we want? What do we want? We want something up here, don't we? But what? Do we want a flower? I was thinking maybe a stamp. What do you think about that? A stamp. Bow? I don't have any stamps. I would have to try and get them out. Let's see. Let's look through here. We have flowers in here. Let's see what that does. Oh, that's too big. Where are those little roses? Maybe a little butterfly? Let's see. I thought I had, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Watching someone dig through, trying to figure out what to use is probably also like watching paint dry. But I would have sworn I had some roses cut out. Huh. No, I haven't used them all. Bye. Well, I don't know where my roses went. Oh, that might be a possibility. Maybe this. It's a smaller one. Oh, well, here's a bunch of roses. Are any of them cut out? Yes. I knew I had some. All right, let's see. And we're gonna do something with this. And that's that. Huh? Okay, so that goes there. I should probably start gluing some of this stuff down, but I didn't want to commit myself just yet. Is that a sticker? Yes, it is a sticker. Okay. So I was thinking there. Did I ink this one? I don't know if I did. Well, we'll just catch it now, won't we? All right. Maybe I don't like that. Okay, so there and there. Maybe if just put a tiny bit of glue, just ever so, just to get it to stay a little bit where I wanted it. Okay, there. Now, she goes there, and we have this label and a rose. Okay, wait a minute. There. How about that? What do you think? Like that. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not. Seems like something should be there though, doesn't it? Seems like something should be there. Well, maybe that one should be there. It's a little bit bigger and it has the leaves. I was trying to avoid using something that I needed to, you know, fussy cut out, but sorry. How is everybody doing? What you working on? I have a journal that I've been working on. I got inspired by Gayle. She was doing a double journal. I think that's what she called it. I'm not sure. I have to look back and see. And it inspired me. Mine's a little bit different, but I got the inspiration from what she was doing. So I'm nearly done with that. I'm going to have a flip through and show you guys what I've done. I didn't do any of it on the camera. I'm sorry about that. I just got so, I don't know. I just got so excited about it, and you know, I just started. Okay, so that actually glued down better than I thought it would. So let's just use this and uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Oops. I wonder, Guess I should put the top back on every time, huh? I wanted to put a little bit of script on here. I like using that. I just do. I love the look of script. Okay, so let's get some glue stick on this one. Get that down. Oops, we got some sticking up here. There we go. And get our lady down. Right there. There. Let's get rid of this extra bit. Okay. And I was wondering if maybe this one would be good to have a little bit of lace, huh? I need these scissors for the lace. My other scissors aren't very good with lace. I don't like lace, I guess. Now, who could not like lace, huh? Okay. So we're gonna go like that. And I also am trying out this glue, Elmer's Craft Bond for fabric and paper. And it has a nice little closure which keeps that from getting clogged up. That's brilliant. I wish all these manufacturers would use something like that. That's brilliant. It keeps that from getting all clogged up. Jeez, what a concept, huh? Okay, so Yeah, I found this on Amazon too, and again, it was a little less expensive, so I thought, well, you know, the fabric, what's it called? Fabric tack, fabric fix. It's kind of expensive. Although the 3-in-1 glue, I feel, is like the same stuff. I really do. And it's a little less expensive than the fabric fix. Okay, so it's hard to get something stuck down when it keeps sticking to you. There we go. All right, so I folded this in half like this, thinking that I could fold it over on itself, and that would give us a double layer. Just run that like that. Give us a double layer instead of cutting it. And I was going to cut it in half because I only wanted, you know, this size. And then I thought, well, let's just try and do that. That way we can have kind of a double layer. What do you think? I like how that turned out. We might need something right here, huh? Just can't figure out which way this goes. That looks like it's upside down. I don't know. What we need is something something a little smaller than that, I think, huh? For heavenly days. Where did they all go? Where did they all go? Well, I suppose I used them. Oh, that's too big. Honestly. What do we got here? Little tiny baby things. Got some little tiny baby things here. Do we want another circle? I don't know. It's probably too small. Oh. Oh. You know, I had quite the not scare, but I had I had opened a brand new bottle of dressing. Took the, there's a little stamp I made. I made that one. I opened a new bottle of salad dressing and took the plastic wrap off the top that, you know, holds the lid and everything. Well, evidently the lid wasn't actually down all the way because I opened it and started to shake, which I just do, you know, anything like that. It's just a natural thing for me to shake. Well, guess what? That lid went flying off and dressing went everywhere. All over me, all over the stove. Unfortunately, my phone was in the vicinity. And some of this dressing actually got up into that little charger port on your phone. Now, you know, several years ago, I had a phone that actually had a cover that went over that charging port. So when you weren't charging, that port was actually covered, so nothing could get in there, right? And when you wanted to charge it, you would, you know, release one end of that cover and it would kind of pivot away so you could put a charger in there. Brilliant. I've never had a phone since, you know, and I use the same, I always use Samsung. I've never had a phone since that had that, you know, that cover. And I'm thinking back on that and thinking, what in the world? Why is that not being used anymore? Because, you know, that was, you know, quite brilliant. And if I had that cover on my phone, that would not have happened. So anyway, I got all this salad dressing into that charging port, right? And of course, and the charging port is very small. So, you know, I tried to get it out as best I could. And I dunked that end of my phone into a bowl of some rice and left that overnight, thinking, you know, the rice would maybe draw out. What I couldn't get. Why am I spending so much time with this? This is just crazy, isn't it? It's just paper, guys. This is just wrong. I want something like this, but I want it a little bit bigger than that. Shouldn't be looking in the tiny, teeny stuff, should I? So anyway, I put it in rice and left it overnight. I cleaned it out as best I could. The next morning I put the charger, stuck the charger into it, and I got this alarm going off saying, remove charger, moisture detected, remove charger, moisture detected. And I thought, oh God. So then I took my heat gun to it a little bit, you know, kind of, you know, I was farther away, you know, I don't want to melt my phone or anything, right? But I held it farther away and pointed it towards that charging port and put some heat gun onto it, hoping that would do it. And tried it again, and the alarm went off again. And I thought, oh geez, what have I done? Ruined my phone, you know? So I do have one of those mats that you lay the phone on so you can do wireless charging. So I got that out and was using it, and you know, it's not brilliant. It doesn't work real well, and it certainly isn't going to be a sustainable thing. For me, anyway. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. So, you know, I left my phone on that charging plate all night. And, you know, I don't know, maybe it's the one I have, but you put the phone on it and blue light slowly flashing means it's charging, you know. So you put it on, you got a blue light, and it's charging. And then suddenly Nobody has touched it or even looked at it for that matter. And suddenly it goes red, which means not charging. And it's like, why? Why? I mean, 1 minute it's fine, it's charging, it's happy, and the next minute it's like, nope, you don't have it in the right place. It's like, what? So I thought, man, I can't deal with this. But I tried my phone again. I plugged the charger into it again, and it's charging. I'm so happy. So, you know, I kept thinking, well, this moisture, this whatever it was detecting, you know, has to dry at some point, right? I mean, I just kept thinking, well, this has to dry. Anyway, so there's that one. I like that. I like that. And this one we did, the butterfly is now dried. So, let's see if this one will work now. I think this tip might be an issue. For me anyway, because squeezing is painful for me to do. I got arthritis in my joints, and so squeezing is a painful thing to do. So I kind of try to avoid doing that. Where'd my lid go? Uh-oh. That's not, there it is. So I like this one because that twists, and there's a thing in there that keeps the hole from getting, you know, dried glue, and you twist it. So I like that. That's brilliant. Okay, so we wanted something in there like that. Yeah. I'm just gonna cut the white. If there's any white on the edges, cut that down. And get some glue stick on here. And kind of open that up and stick that down in there like that. There we go. So now we've got a little pocket. So we have a little pocket on our journaling card. So, you know, that's fun. Oops. Okay, do we have time? Geez, guys, so much for my mask making. We did two. I wanted to show you another one I did off camera. So this is how this one came out. I put a little bit of lace, one of those circles coming off the edge, a label thing, butterfly, just some background paper, a bird from a decoupage paper, and then I added this little, it's kind of like fabric flower with a thing in the front, and you know, that's kind of fun too. So anyway, that one I did off camera. These two we did together. So yeah, guys, have some fun. Get yourself some plain file folders, and you can make all the tags and journaling cards you want, and get out your distress inks or your distress oxide and you know, paint the backgrounds and get out your stamps and do some stamping. And yeah, so you don't need a lot of expensive things to make some really pretty elements to put into your journals. So thank you for joining me today. Until the next time, take care of you, love each other, and I'll see you again. Bye.